Welcome back to Pink Tomato Kitchen. I'm Kate Campbell, and today we're gonna make some springy pea and ricotta ravioli. Okay guys, so when I said ravioli, we're not gonna be making pasta dough today, so don't panic. We're actually gonna be using wonton wrappers. So really they're wontons, but it's more of an Italian style, so I like to call them a ravioli. So I'm gonna use these wonton wrappers. We're gonna make an amazing pea pesto with ricotta, lemon zest, a little bit of mint, and some parm. And then we're gonna wrap these babies up, and then we're gonna pour them into a carbonara butter. So it'll have pancetta, butter, a little bit of salt and pepper. It'll be amazing, so stay tuned. We're gonna start with 2 cups of frozen peas. Frozen peas are the best peas. Don't buy canned peas ever. These are 2 cups, they're defrosted. I took them out of the fridge maybe an hour, and they're a little bit cold still, which is okay because it'll give your filling a little bit of body. You want it to be a little bit thick when you're filling the wontons, and then they'll cook up in the boiling water. So I'm gonna dump those into my food processor. And I'm also gonna add my mint so I can get that minced up. I'm just gonna use about a tablespoon. I don't want it to be too minty, but it's a nice little kick. And then I've got a juice of 1 lemon and the zest of 1 lemon. I'm gonna go ahead and stir that up so we can get our mint. Look how pretty and green that is. So this is such a fun, pretty, green, springy recipe. Even though peas are always available. If you have access to fresh peas, by all means use them, but frozen peas are cheap and always available, and this is a really springy and light recipe. Okay, so I've got 15 ounces, 1 container of ricotta cheese, whole milk skimmed ricotta. I'm gonna add that. I've got half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. That. I'm gonna add a little garlic salt just because I'm not putting garlic in this recipe, believe it or not, so I want a little bit of garlic undertone. So I'm gonna add a little bit. Now, we're gonna just put this into a bowl. I don't really like to work out of the food processor when I'm filling pasta, so I'm gonna put all my filling in here, and then I'm gonna have a little cup to work with and then keep the rest in the fridge so it stays chilled. It's easier to work with. Same with the wonton wrappers. Stay tuned and we'll get full. Okay, let's get it folded. I've got my egg wash, I've got my pea puree, and I've got my wonton wrappers. So I'm gonna make a little assembly line. I'm using a smaller spoon. You don't wanna overfill these or they'll explode when you put them in the boiling water. So I'm gonna make come on in and you can get a little up close and personal folding session. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little assembly line of wonton skins. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves here. I like to make several at a time. Basically, maybe like 1 person at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, this is probably about as many as 1 person would eat for a meal. Okay, so I'm gonna do, let's call it like a quarter size dollop. Filling. All right, look how cute they are. All right, now we're gonna seal them. So we're gonna do a little egg wash. I got my scrambled egg here. I'm just gonna do, since we're doing mezzaluna corner, we're just gonna egg wash one side and fold them in half. So the egg wash seals everything and binds it all together so it doesn't come undone. And think about how much time you're saving without having to make your own pasta dough, roll it all out. Sometimes it can be hard to make homemade pasta, it comes out a little tough. This is just super easy, and you can, like I said, you can put anything in a wonton. You can literally wrap anything. If you want some fun ideas with your kids, these are totally kid-friendly. It's a great way to hide some greens. Sometimes I'll even throw a little spinach in this and make more of like a spinach pea pesto. With the ricotta, the opportunities are endless. Okay, so I folded it in half. Show you again. So we're gonna go corner to corner and then press. So that egg, let that egg wash kind of seal, make that little pocket. You've got this perfect little ravioli. Okay guys, we're gonna make the carbonara butter. We have to start by crisping up our pancetta. So this is just pre-diced pancetta that I bought at the grocery store. This is fantastic, you guys. We wanna crisp this up so it has a little color and it's crunchy, but we're not trying to make bacon confetti here, so we don't wanna overdo it. And the fat from this is gonna give a little bit of extra mouthfeel and meaty flavor to our pea ravioli. So I'm gonna crisp this up, and then I'm gonna add butter. Okay, our pancetta has been crisping up for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna add a full stick of butter and get that melted down. And then we'll add in some peas and then we'll cook our ravioli. Okay, I'm gonna let this butter melt down and I'm gonna go over to my pot here. We've got our folded up raviolis, look at those. And I'm gonna drop these into a pot of boiling water, let them cook, and as soon as they start to float upwards, that means they're done, and we're gonna pop them right into our butter sauce. Okay. And I'm just gonna coat them in this nice hot pancetta butter. Look how beautiful that looks. Sprinkle with some peas, some loose peas. Look at that. You don't wanna overdo this because they're already cooked. And be really gentle when you're coating them because you don't want them to break apart. Okay, let's get these plated. Okay, here we go. We've got our spring pea ricotta ravioli and our carbonara butter sauce. We've got some peas on top. I've garnished it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Now we're gonna taste it. By the way, this is totally kid friendly. My kids are gonna eat this for dinner tonight, actually. I got chilled. So good. Hi, what goes better with pea ravioli than a strawberry smash? Nothing. So it's strawberry season. My favorite strawberry stand is finally popped back up here in town. My kids are eating strawberries like crazy, so I've got all these extra strawberries lying around. And I kind of channeled my old Marina Girl vibe. My old favorite place, Stomping Ground, shout out to the Tipsy Pig in San Francisco. They have a drink called the Strawberry Fields, which is like Saturday crack. It's amazing. So we're gonna do a little twist off of that. It's gonna have a little lemon, a little mint, a little strawberry. We're gonna muddle that up with some vodka and Cointreau, put it over some ice with a little bubbly water floater. Okay, I'm going to do a double shot of vodka, a single shot of Cointreau, way more bang for your buck than simple syrup because it has booze in it, and juice of half a lemon, and then some strawberry, roughly chopped, and then I'm gonna muddle in a little spritz of mint. And I'm gonna muddle this up so the strawberry gets nice and smashed, releases all its good juices, and then we're gonna shake it and serve it over ice. Okay guys, that's all we have for today. I'm gonna enjoy my strawberry smash. We are gonna finish up eating our delicious pea and ricotta ravioli. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.